out. Monkey at the fishing party. Wacky oh, wacky oh. But I know we go monkey oh. You wanna have a big boy. Swagger on your body oh. Wacky oh, wacky oh. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ o. Tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ o. Wacky oh, wacky oh. Wájà kó tún fíjọ́ ọ̀gọ́dọ̀ o. Fíjọ́ ọ̀gọ́dọ̀. Wacky oh, wacky oh. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi múra sí iṣẹ́ o. Múra sí iṣẹ́ o. Wacky oh, wacky oh. Wájà kó tún fíjọ́ ọ̀gọ́dọ̀ o. Fíjọ́ ọ̀gọ́dọ̀. Wacky oh, wacky oh.
Congratulations to schools, parents, and pupils in Ibadan. Primus Media Club has landed in the ancient city. Yes! Discover and sharpen pupils' basic media and communication skills like public speaking, creative writing, oratory, virtual communication, among others. Primus Media Club for secondary students and pupils in primary 3 upward. We don't just teach and train. We engage and expose members to different fun activities where they win exciting gifts and prizes. And the big one, members of our club present our radio shows from time to time. Primus Media Club, more than just a press club, a debating society, or a social club. It's all encompassing. Proprietors, directors, and parents reach us now to establish Primus Media Club in your school. Call Afuda on 0816-274-6129. Primus Media Club, safeguarding the future, one fan at a time.
Tune into the good song of greatness. DJ Natil, Joe Boy Ponte, you got to buy fair. You might get so come and love that. Body on touch it. I thought I don't know you did a bad damn. No, you don't matter. Passing over. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to let you live with another man. Your body will want it. I know what I can, but I see what I'm not. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to let you live with another man. Your body will want it. I don't wanna see you leave. Nobody, 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 nobody. Don't wanna be with nobody, 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 nobody. It is a body, body. I tell you, say you fine, you know they get. Me, I know you love me, love me. I see you with the soji, soji. Anyway, me, I know go get. Not only you, I the one that well. So go and shine, baby, my rose. Oh yeah, cause it be you, I want it be you, I want to. I could prove myself, I could beat it all. I don't wanna use it. I don't wanna use it. You live with another man. Yeah, when you go okay. I don't like I'm not feeling another man. I don't wanna use it. I don't wanna use it. You live with another man. Yeah, when you go okay. I don't wanna see you. Nobody, 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 nobody. Don't wanna be with nobody, 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 nobody.
Oh yes, welcome back from the music break. Sorry. Welcome back. I beg your pardon. Welcome back from the show, and that was Amina Adams on the show. And I was business class. I believe you enjoyed yourself. For every business person, every entrepreneur, this show is highly recommended for you. So you can always learn to stay glued and listen always. And Primus Radio. Yes, I'm back again. I'm Prime Vibes. It's your Babalola behind the MIC. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, what are we doing on the Prime Vibes today? We started right from 9 o'clock on the AM side, and I took you through till around 10 and before. Um, Amina Adams, he comes in with a business class program, which started and ended between the space of 10 to 11 a.m. And here I am. Of course, you can always follow us on all our social media platform at primusmediacity.com, at primusmediacity.com, or has a website. You can listen to the audio streaming over there. And on the other hand, you can also visit a Facebook page at Primus Media City, Twitter at Primus Media City, Instagram, Primus Media City, on our YouTube channel. Just search out Primus Television and you're good to go. Right now, right away, I'm on the YouTube channel. You can join me. Let's rock it together. Let's do this together. And Primus Television on YouTube. But what will you do for me if you come on YouTube? Just do well to subscribe. Or remember to click the notification button and then share out for people to see. Yeah, I could see someone just joined in now. Thank you so much. Very soon, I will be picking your comments. Among others, I'll be picking your comments. I'll be picking your comments. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, we've done the dailies. I've picked the dailies. I've picked the headlines on dailies. This is the time to talk on road safety tips. Yes. So let me give you some road safety tips. Particularly, I'm dealing with the kids this time around. Road safety for kids. I have some rules. I have some rules to show you. You know, it may be tough to ensure your children's safety all the time, and especially when you cannot be with them constantly. Hence, giving them lessons on road safety for kids can be useful when they walk to school, take the bus, or go outside to play. So just follow me. These tips I'll be giving you also include some road safety facts that may be useful for your children. So, importance of the road safety rules and regulation for kids. Unlike adults, children do not have the maturity to know what to do and what's not. So, when walking on the roads without adult supervision and proper knowledge of road safety rules, children can put themselves at risk. So, according to a National Highway Traffic Safety Administration report for 2014, 3% of the people who die due to road accidents were children. Hmm. Statistics also shows that 480 kids were injured every day due to road accident in the same year. What's more disturbing is that of the 4,884 pedestrians who were killed in road accidents, and 207 were kids. Mm. So when it comes to the road safety of your children, uh, you should not compromise. So teach about road safety for children as soon as they are old enough to step out of the house. So ensure that they understand what you are saying by practicing it with them. So keep reading for more roads, keep listening to more traffic safety rules and information, particularly for your kids. So while it is important for children to know about road safety rules and regulations, they should not be given more information than they can handle. So I have few basic road safety tips, rules for kids that you can begin. So the very first one I have here is getting familiar with the signals. Yes, it is very, very important to get familiar with the signals. And how about the signals? Yes, the traffic lights and the signs and what each color indicates. So we have the green, which means go. Only when the signal turns green, vehicles move ahead. And red means to stop. When the signal turns red, all the vehicles have to stop. Yellow means to slow down. When the signal turns yellow, vehicles should slow down and prepare to stop. The walk or a walking man symbol at intersections are for the pedestrians. Yes, and cross the road only if these signs turn green. But look to the left and right to ensure no vehicles are approaching. Mm, okay. Never cross the road if the sign says don't walk or if the walking man symbols turn red. Casco Seclair. Yeah, on another one again, I have this one that says stop, look, and cross. Your child may have to walk to school or the bus stop and back. They may only have to cross the streets after the school bus drops them off. Even if they don't, they may have to cross the street to get to a friend's house or a neighbor's. Wherever the case is, you should teach your kids to cross the road safety. So here's how you can help them learn. Always look for signals and use the pedestrian crossing to cross the road. The absence of such markings, yeah, is what you should do. Look to your right and then to the left and back to the right to see if there are any approaching vehicles. So if yes, wait for the vehicle to pass and then cross the road. Never cross at bends. Again and again, never cross at bends. Never cross between stationary vehicles. It is very, very well. So adults should always accompany children aged less than 6 and hold their hand when crossing the street. Yes, it is 11:14 on the AM side, and it is a Monday morning. From Vibes on Primus Radio. You can listen to us on our website www.primusmediacity. Yes, on another, pay attention, listen, learn to listen. So teach your kids that they may not always be able to see an oncoming vehicle, especially if they are standing near a bend. So therefore, they should listen to know if a vehicle is approaching. Cars and other vehicles on the road often use the horn at bends and at unmannered intersection to indicate that they are nearing. So tell your children, so if the ear are on, stop and look to the left and the right to see if any vehicle is approaching, and also let them know that listen. It is good to listen for engine sounds nearby to know if there is a moving vehicle. So explain how a loud noise indicates the vehicle is nearby, and a faint sound means it is away. The sound of tires also means that a vehicle is approaching. So all these you have to be very, very sensitive. You have to be very, very observant in carrying out this. So learn to run out on the roads. So children may not always have patience. Yeah, that's definitely sure. and they may tend to run across the street to get to their other side. They may also run along the road in your neighborhood while playing. And so tell your kids never to run across or along the road, so children can get distracted easily and leave the guardian's hands to run or sprint away. So teach your kids to stay calm on the road and never, I repeat, never to run or sprint. Another one, yeah, I've always used sidewalks. Teach them to use sidewalks. Crossing roads, pedestrian crossing. The kids have a tendency just to sprint across the street anywhere they like. That can be dangerous as passing vehicles do not slow down unless there is a signal or a crossroad. So tell your kids to cross only at an intersection and use the pedestrian crossing. So if they are in a small neighborhood where there is no crossroad or marked crossing, they should follow the rules mentioned above. So on pedestrian safety for kids are important and should be included in school curriculum as well. Another one is staying safe on a bicycle. And if you have an older kid who rides his bike to school or around the neighborhood, so make sure he's aware of and follows the following cycling rules to stay safe on the road. So always wear helmets when riding a bike. Check if the bicycle is in working condition before using it. Um, Check for brakes and the lights if using at night. Always use the bicycle lane in its absence. Ride the bike on the extreme right or left side, whichever is right in your country, of the road and move along with traffic. So keep your eyes and ears open to make way for larger and faster vehicles behind you. So always use the lights in area with poor visibility and at night to be easily noticed by motorists. So it is helpful to wear reflective materials and flashing lights. Help motorists notice you in the break. So do not allow kids to ride or buy a cycle on busy streets without parental supervision. Yeah, so besides teaching about road safety rules for kids, parents should also keep in mind the following tips to ensure that their children stay safe on the road. So buckle up. That's number one. Buckle up. Ensure that your child always wear the seat belts or is secured in a car seat. And another, use the child lock feature to prevent the kids from opening car doors by themselves. Teach them about the rules practically. Take them for walks and cycling and see them how to do it right. That one is, I never leave your kids alone in the car. Is absolutely wrong. And do not use mobile phones, other gadgets when driving. It is absolutely wrong. And that's a form of distraction that needs to be noted. Be punctual and disciplined to avoid speeding and rash driving, and comment on getting eye contact with a pedestrian crossing in front of the car at an intersection crosswalk. To reflect that this lets both the driver and the pedestrian know that the pedestrian has been noticed. So be punctual and disciplined to avoid speeding and rash driving. So before I bow out on the show, these 11:21 on the AM side. It is 5th. It is 9th of May, 9th of May 2022. The Monday morning, a working day. So let me give you some facts. Did you know that vulnerable road users like pedestrians, cyclists, and bikers account for around 50% of deaths due to road accidents? Hmm, hmm. Wearing quality elements reduces the chain of injury and death due to crash by 40%. Another fact, reducing or controlling the speed can reduce the chances of an injury during an accident. Children and infant car seats that can decrease the number of children dying in road accidents by 54 to 80%. So making child restraint mandatory in vehicles can decrease child deaths by 35%. So the chances of death by accident can be decreased by 51% with the proper use of seatbelts. So every 1 kilometer per hour that you reduce your speed by, you mitigate the risk of accident. So teaching road safety to kids is important as they tend to spend the most time outdoor exploring and playing. So you can begin explaining traffic lights and signals so they can follow them. So teach children road safety is a fun task. So two, as you can imbibe these rules in many games for a fun learning session, you may also plan a trip around your town that solely focuses on teaching your children, particularly the road safety tips. So this post, these tips, this list, I've tried to prepare up for you. Can still be listened to over and over again on Primus Radio. If you visit Primus Television, you see how we rock it, see how we do it. Yeah. Let me go on good music. Let me draw some good music, then I'll come back to sign out. Stay tuned.
Badu, hallelujah, you they do as them they do. Oh, God, do it, you know. You better know who you are. You better know who you are. As you come this life alone, that's why you go live this life alone. No. You better know who you are. You better know who you are. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ́wọ́, Olúwa ló wà. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́, Olúwa ló wà. He can give and take away, but every day now for give away. Papa say make a day happy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Jao, 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 jao. Baby, baby, jao, 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 jao. Baby, hallelujah, baby, if you talk, you must do. And when you lie without the truth, you better know who you are. You better know who you are. When they say you done the photo, brother, keep a money low. Don't let anybody know. That money go give you fix it that. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ́wọ́, Olúwa ló wà. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́, Olúwa ló wà. He can give and take away, but every day now people away. Papa say make a day happy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Jao, 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 jao. Baby, baby, jao, 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 jao.
Where you talk about music.
Girl, I know fit wait. Give me fire, make it blaze. Make it blaze.
Sport is show.
Oh my God, an insane goal! I've just seen the most insane goal I have ever seen on a football pitch.
programs Nko plenty news and current affairs. Everything is in one.
Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and explore.
Offering the sounds that shapes the heart, making the turn inward towards beauty. We are Primal. Yes, I saw that I'll be dropping some good music, and that's Jaho by Keith Daniel featuring Atekunle. It is what it is, and this is Primus Radio. You know how we roll it every Monday by 11:30. You'll be joining Kenny Adedire on Prime Sports. And you can also listen to us via the audio streaming at www.primusmediacity.com, www.primusmediacity, or you search Primus Radio on Zeno app, online radio box, and among others. Well, it is what it is, as it is 11:28. I beg you, subscribers, they come and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search Primus Television and you're good to go. Babalola is my name. Your number 4 is a Mate personality. Call me the media man. I'm always a bigger and better. Like I do say, do good, be good, and be it always. I bounce.
Onlyloaded.com.
Ta ló sọ pé kò kọ̀kẹ́? OPP ó pọ̀pá, OPG ó gbọ̀ngàn. Ta ló sọ pé kò kọ̀kẹ́? OPP ó pọ̀pá, OPG ó gbọ̀ngàn. Àwọn ọmọ ẹjí ló mọ́ tó, àjí bàbá yá. Àwọn ọmọ mi ṣokòṣokò. Àwọn ọmọ ẹjí ló mọ́ tó, àjí bàbá yá. Àwọn ọmọ mi ṣokòṣokò.
If you have a message, think Primus. If you have a gift, think Primus. If you have a dream, think Primus. Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and explore.
We give you the right tunes, the right vibe, all in one.